Welcome back everyone, Drake Hawkins with you, and it's time to play some fantastic new game. This is Autonauts, and we are the Autonaut with our fancy black outfit and our cool shades, or spectacles even, little goatee going on there. So this is us, we can move around, it's a fantastic little game. Activate a stick, activate a stone, and ta-da, we can make a crude axe. Oh yeah. Q to put that away in our inventory. Less than, greater than, plus minus, or period and comma will switch between items. We're gonna go ahead and pick up a stick. No, Q to put that away. Then we're gonna pick up a stick and grab another stone. Gonna make yourself a shovel. Yeah, we got some tools. Good, put that away. So what I want is my axe. Where are you at? And we go over here and we chop down this fancy pine tree. Nice. Okay, let's chop a couple more of those down. That's fun. So the goal of this game is not to run around and chop down trees and make tools for yourself. It is to automate everything. Kind of Factorio-ish in that design, in that side of things. While I'm babbling, let's chop down a few more trees. What we're going to be doing is building some structures that'll help us build things, and then getting some friendly little robots of various different to do various different things. So we walk into this fog of war. Oh, apparently there's a tree right at the edge of this fog of war. Apparently I'm not... There we go. Okay, so what I did is actually chopped up the tree. That's kind of funny. There's a cow over there. He's munching away. He'll do his thing. We'll talk to him later, you know, in about a dozen episodes. Alright, so now we're killing all the trees, chopping down all the trees. Well, we can keep doing that. We can gather our trees afterwards. We could, you know, grab them and bring them over here. That would be a thing. Right click to drop off. We can stack stuff up. We have master Jenga moves here. Ever play Jenga? Hilarious game. I think it's a fun game. And we can just pile stuff up like crazy. Like we can stack all these guys. We can stack all these guys. And we can make like ridiculous nonsense size stacks. So having said that, let's not do too much of that. Actually, these are going to be in the wrong place, aren't they? Yes, they is. Get out of there. Hello, Mr. Monaka. Monaka's going to go over there. Svingi is going to go over here. These are not our robots, by the way. You're going to go hang out in the clay. Actually, why don't you go hang out with your buddy over there? Yeah, you guys can all just chill out over there. The trio of unhappy faces. Let's just clean up the neighborhood a little bit. Grab sticks and stones. No breaking bones. Move you guys around. Okay, so E to bring up our building menu. We've got general storage, seedling trays, and a whole bunch of things. First thing we're going to do is build some simple floors. And we're going to start right... Oh, get out of the way. I'm standing in the space that I need to use. Simple flooring is what you build all of your buildings on top of. So we're going to go ahead and put down a whole collection of those. Nope, that one's wrong. Right mouse button when you're in, only when you're in this mode, will remove it. So we can go ahead and grab our, actually let's run over here and grab some logs. Blunk. If I mouse over it, it says simple foundation, or simple flooring, and it says that it's a foundation. It's important, the building category type is foundation. And there we go, it's all done. He's a pretty master crafter, this guy. There we go. And we're gonna need like 3 more of them. Let's go either chop some more down or explore the forest. There we go. Got another one. So we can do all this stuff manually, or we can automate it. But to automate it, we need to be able to actually build some little dudes to do the work for us. So let's run down here where we're gonna actually probably... Yeah, oh look at that, there we go. There's some more. Foundation. Select that one. I just need one more and we got our foundations built. Let's hit our axe. Nope, where's my... Oh, no, I built it. I dug a hole. Seems like I got rid of... Oh, I dug another hole. Didn't mean to. Digging holes everywhere. Stop it, Drake. Okay, stick. Stone. Axe. Apparently I wrecked my axe. No problem. Left click on the tree. Hello? What did I just do with my axe? What? What? I just put my axe away. I think I threw my axe on the ground. Well, that's awkward. Where's the stone? There's a stone. Whoa. Ooh. Dung. They're collecting dung for me. That's fantastic. So the cows go through and just, you know, do their thing. Bet you there's an axe under here. There's probably an axe under a couple other trees, too. Yep, there it is. Pick up my axe. Oops, didn't mean to chop that up. That was disappointing. Okay, over here. Chop down the tree. And I want the log. There's the log. Alright. Noisy cows. Whoa, backflipping noisy. Did you see? Holy dino, those are some active cows. Alright. Cleany, clean, clean, clean. Everybody likes clean workspace. Let's grab these planks we got hanging out over here. We can carry 4 of those at a time. We got poles plop down here. So when we cut up a log with our axe, we get planks, 2 planks. And when we cut up a plank with our axe, we get 2 poles. There's a better way to do that. So let's go ahead with a crude workbench and say, I think we're gonna have a crude workbench. How are we gonna position this? I want storage to be like up here. That sort of, oh, that's a terrible spot for that. That sort of layout up there. And then I want workbenches. This is the saw that's going to make this stuff. That's okay. Make a couple of those. What do they need? 2 logs, 4 planks, 1 stone. I know there was a stone over here. There we go. Let's explore the rest of this thing. Ooh, look, a little buddy that needs help. Svingy. Aren't you also Svingy? Svingy 1 and Svingy 2? Whoa, creepy. Let's grab a stone. While we're here, let's grab a few of them. Run, 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 run. Let's plop them down over here to add to our stockpile. Now, what did you need? Stone, and you guys are planks. Alright, give me stone. And I'll put a stone in you too. We need 4 planks, 2 logs. Let's grab our tool. Oh, that one. That's the one. Hacky hack on some trees. Let's get a couple more trees, and then we're going to look into finishing that building. There, you can automate, and you can go directly to automate, but for the sake of kind of doing a little bit of a walkthrough here in the early steps, I'm going to let you wait a moment to see the automation. It's the funnest part of this game. Alright, and we got 4 planks we need. We got 3 of them here. 1, 2, 3. Right click to drop off. Let's go over here, grab our axe. Yeah, that's the one. And chop up this log. That'll be the last log that we chop up by hand, because we only get 2 planks out of it. But if we go over here, that's now a crude saw bench. We can make poles and we can make planks out of it. If we make planks, we go over here and we grab ourselves a log and we drop it off by right clicking. He'll go to the input. 4 planks. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 planks, and these things need 4 planks to make. So we got ourselves a storage spot. And let's grab a plank, put it in there. That is now the general storage for planks. It can handle 100 planks. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and actually get some of these trees growing. So I want to bring up my shovel. Where's my shovel? There you are, shovel. Excellent. I left click to dig a hole. Let's dig a nice little grid of holes here. We don't need a ton of them. We're going to get automation going on this pretty soon. There's no exact tech tree on this game. It's kind of just you build and develop as you go, the things that you know, kind of base prerequisites. You don't have to do them in any particularly specific order, but there's a bit of a constricting factor. Where's that shovel? There it is. That should be enough for now, I think, right? Now we're going to take a seed and we're going to right click to dump it in there. Boom, trees are going to grow. That's all it takes. There is ways to do like a seedling tray that makes the kind of sprout faster. But at the moment in this particular build, it's pretty darn crazy fast how quick these trees grow. Anyways, if you see, I haven't even filled the holes, and we've already got a host of saplings coming up here. So there we go. We didn't even have enough spots to put them in. cut down a few more trees while these guys grow. See, they're all already at sprouting stage. There we go. That's the sound of a pine tree becoming a pine tree. Pine trees grow up, you know. They grow up so fast. Okay, now we got more planks. Let's put those planks in here because we remember we need 4 of those, and we need a couple more logs to get this second one going. And where's our axe? There we go. Alright, there we have it. We have a log. Wonderful. So now we got these planks. There are these things that need planks to build. So let's go ahead and cut up a couple more trees. Ah, good. Put that away and put you in there. Planks. Now, there we go. If we go right click on that, we got 4 storage spots now. Let's go grab another tree. Oh, we got some sapling, or some acorns. Oddly enough, acorns are the icon for this Pre-Pre-Pre-Pre Alpha version of this game. I think there's 4 pre's in the description of it. Pre-Pre-Pre-Pre Alpha, I think is how they describe it on the site. He describes it. I'm pretty sure this is a one-man game. Made in Unity, you know, not super high-tech coding mastery, but it's pretty brilliant to be able to design a game. I would love to be able to design a game someday, but that would take a lot more time than I have on my schedule. I can barely get any videos made for you guys. At least barely any that I'm from my version of barely any. Alright, let's go grab a log. Now this is getting a little redundant doing all this work ourselves. Why not consider automating it? Let's take this guy, actually, and you can drop over there for a second. I'll left click on that and I'll say, you're gonna make poles. 1 plank, boink. 4 poles. Yeah. Poles go in there. Let's go ahead and gather them all up. And we can take them, put them in there. Poles, and put them in there. These are sticks. Good. And the planks can go in their storage. There we go. So this process is essentially something we want to automate pretty soon. So now we can make poles and planks till our heart's content. If I right click instead of telling to drop it on the floor in front of it. There we go. You gotta wait until he's finished unloading before you can load it up again. Look at that. Giant stack of Jenga poles. Fantastic. Gonna grab these guys and make a few logs. And the reason is we're going to be... Oh, look, some trees are ready to be harvested. We're going to be ready to start building getting some new dudes to automate things. So, we've managed to grow a bunch of trees. We got ourselves some crude workbenches to make, or crude saws to make some things. Now, there is another building we're gonna make here. It is a basic workbench. Let's put the basic workbenches upside down. Let's put a couple of them in there. I can't because I'm in the way. Basic workbench. We're gonna do that like that. That sounds good. Okay, now to do that we're gonna need logs and poles and stone, and this is a lot of work, man. Why don't we consider something else? Like going down here and finding, where is it? Worker assembler. Yay. The worker assembler is something that we can use to build a whole bunch of workers. It's going to need 2 poles, 2 planks, 2 logs. Okay, first of all, let's grab ourselves an axe and a couple logs. We've got the poles and everything already. Log, poles. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, there was only 2 of them needed. You can put those down there. And planks. I'm actually intentionally grabbing 4 of them. I'm going to bring them over here and drop them down there. We're going to grab a few more planks here while we can. Bring them down here. Excellent. And I want 1 more tree, or 2 more, or 3 more trees chopped up here. There we go. Now, what this does is it allows us to build crude workerbots. It also allows us to build... If we left click on it... Oh, it was flashing because I broke my tool. That's unfortunate. We're going to go over here and say, instead of making crude worker bots, we're going to make basic worker bots. They require a bit extra. So actually, you know what? We'll make a crude, just to show you them as we go. So planks, poles, and crude gear. So how do we make a crude gear? I'm trying to remember that. How do we, oh yes, basic workshop. So we got to make this 2 logs. 1, 2, 4 poles right up here. 4 of them. And we're gonna need some stone. There's no stone there. Uh-oh. No stone. There's 1 there. We're gonna need more stone, so let's find some stone. There's stone up here. Oh, a long haul. Run all the way up to the northwest here. Grab ourselves a stone and bring it down. We should have done that earlier when we had all the stone. Should have made this thing earlier when we had the stuff to do it. So, bunch of things we can make in here, including the scroll bar. We can make a scooter, wooden mallet, crude gears. That's what we're going to need for these guys. We can make, let's do that. Crude gears. Takes 1 plank. Okay. Well, I have planks here. Let's go grab 4 of those. Got ourselves a crude gear. Look how fancy that gear is, that big square. Okay, now, oops. Now, this is good to note. When a project is going, if you click on it, it's already partially, see it has 0 gears needed. We already put the gear in. If we hit cancel, plop, out comes the resource. Okay? So we could just then change the construction. So you don't have to finish the thing if you don't actually want to. Poles, a couple of those. A couple more planks. Okay, looks like we're going to need to chop up a tree. Well, we can't do that yet, so let's go make a wooden axe. It's better than the one we had. 1 pole, 1 plank. Om nom, wooden axe. Let's make another one of those. Just because we're awesome like that. And Q to put it away, Q to put it away. Grab that there axe and cut down some trees. Did I really just break my axe, like, first use? That was weird. Maybe that was a crude axe I had. Oh, no, 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 don't do... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. It's a little quicker to cut it down with this axe, isn't it? Yeah, love it. Upgraded tech. Okay, and make a plank. Om nom 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 nom. Make a couple more planks. Now, what does this guy need? He needs 2 planks, 2 poles. Seems we have that right now. 2 poles. Drop them in there. Yeah, 2 planks. And drop them in there. Ta-da! Look at his dorpy gurpiness. Oh, he's so cute. Come here. You big lummox. Look at him. He's amazing. Okay, so what are we going to do with him? Well, we are going to tell him to go ahead and cut down some trees. So, to do that, we're going to actually need to have... we need to have... What are we going to need to have? We're going to need to have a wooden axe. And we're going to need to have this. So let's put those in there. I'm going to right click there, and I'm going to go over here and grab the other axe, and I'm going to right click there. So, because we have to have, oops, we have to have the things that we need. So if we hit spacebar, Joan here is flashing, saying me, pick me, pick me. Click on Joan, and Joan's brain, we can teach Joan's brain something, and once we hit that, it's in red, super like VHS style 1990s, 1980s recorder. We go click on the wooden axe and it says, move to nearest wooden axe, move to wooden axe, pick up wooden axe. Excellent. Then we're going to put a repeat command in here. And I want to do this. So we want him to move to nearest, find nearest axe, move to that wooden axe, and then pick up the axe. This repeat order is going to be until hands are empty. And we're going to tell him what to do. So we're going to left click on a tree. You see him walking along behind? Oh yeah, I see what you're doing there. So find nearest pine tree, move to pine tree, use held item. That's the sequence of actions that we just did. So find nearest, no, get back down here. Find nearest pine tree, then move there, then use the axe until your hands are empty. Then you'll do this. Find a wooden axe, move to the wooden axe, and pick up the wooden axe. So, actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's do this right from the start. So, the other actions we want you to do is come over here. Yeah, that's set as wooden axe. Good. Go find a plank. No. We don't want to do that. This is all wrong. This is all wrong, Brian. Forget what we just told you. Remember nothing. Okay. I don't need to have my axe in my hand. I need to have teach. First thing you're going to do is you're going to grab a plank. And you're going to move it there. And you're going to grab a pole. You're going to move it there. Then you're going to grab a wooden axe. Yes. Then I'm going to say repeat that forever. I'm going to take a repeat command and I'll put it in the top. And then say when your hands are empty. And then I'm going to go, now that you have an axe, you're going to go over and you're going to cut down this tree. Now, it's going to put that command at the bottom. So I want these all to go up to, wait, really? Not this repeat then down here for the second. So what I want them to do is find nearest pine tree. Move to the pine tree and use the held item. Okay? The rest of this command is telling him to go make himself, go pick up a plank, drop it off here, go pick up a pole, drop it off here, pick up the axe. That's the command sequence I want him to do. Until hands are empty, this repeat runs, so he'll go cut down trees. And say go. Let's see if he listens. Got me a plank. I'm gonna put it in the machine. Yep, now I need a pole. Got me a pole. Put it in the machine. Ooh, look, it made an axe. Where the heck am I going? Okay, apparently I'm going to go pick up that axe instead. Alright, whatevs. Whatevs, bro, whatevs. And then I'm gonna cut down a tree. If that axe wasn't there, he would have just picked the one. And he's gonna just continually do this forever. Isn't that wonderful? We now have somebody doing our work for us. Yep, so we're gonna make a bunch of those. I don't want those there. I'm gonna go make this thing. And then I'm gonna put a pole in there. And that is now pole storage. That's pole storage, that's log storage, and that is plank storage. Okay, so let's build ourselves a better bot. How about a basic bot? To build that, we're going to need planks, poles, and gears. Actually, we're going to have to do that in next episode. So we've gotten, because we're right out of time here. So Mr. What's his name here? I don't remember his name. Hey, what's your name? Joan. Yes, Joan, you're fantastic, and you're just going to keep chopping down trees for us. You're lovely. And you're going to make sure that you replace your tool every time. So this has to stay set as wooden axe. No problem. So we're going to do some more automation next episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This game, if you were wondering, is in very, very, like it's literally the dude lists it as Pre-Pre-Pre-Pre Alpha. He's got a lot of brilliant ideas for how to make a pretty elaborate game. At least it seems like he's going in that direction. But you basically build a civilization from these crude little bots on up. You know, pretty neat little management sort of a game. So I'm looking forward to kind of watching it on the channel as it develops. We'll play through for a while on this. We'll probably not really, you know, go like 20 or 30 episodes or anything, but maybe mini series in the first season, and then as he updates, we can go on with another season when some big improvements come in. Looks like Joan here is out of trees, so next time we're gonna have to get some new holes dug and some new trees planting and these logs picked up. It's a mess, but we'll definitely get to that. Thank you so much for joining me, and please do subscribe and check out some of the other things on the channel if you're interested. And as always, I'll see you in game.